And Theodore Roosevelt banned the Christmas tree from the White House for environmental reasons. Actually, this year alone, over 23 million Christmas trees will be cut and sold. The Christmas tree, it's a tradition that began in Europe in 1506 and has grown ever since. But for some, whether it be for environmental concerns or convenience, the pine of preference is artificial. And let me tell you, these new everlasting evergreens will really grow on you.
From spruce to pine to Douglas fir, with 4,000 Christmas trees in stock and more on the way, there isn't a tree that isn't represented at Dave's Christmas Wonderland, except maybe a live one, but you wouldn't know it.
We were one of the first companies in the world to have these and carry these last year. They're called a Just Cut Christmas tree.
And for good reason. These new trees are so much like the real thing because that's what they were made from. The real thing.
So this is a Scotch pine, so what they did with this tree is they actually did go into a forest and they did take the needles from a Scotch pine and they made a mold out of it. That's why we call these molded tips.
And not only do they look incredibly real, but they also feel real too.
Feel it? I mean,
They're very soft.
They just feel so real. And
They
each
do.
of these tips here, they're all hand painted. So it's really giving you that realistic effect.
These trees look and feel so real. The only thing they're missing is the scent. But we got you covered there too.
No doubt, these are the Cadillac of trees. And to top it off, the bulbs.
It comes right out.
And you don't lose all the lights.
You don't lose all the lights. Now, keep in mind, a lot of people advertise their trees and they'll say, well, if the bulbs burn out, all the lights on the tree stay lit. That's wonderful. Most trees now these days do that. You can't pull their bulbs out.
Which is important, because you can replace them. No dead lights. Speaking of which, meet the hottest bulb in the business, the LED bulb. It's so hot because it's not.
Also with the LED, they're not as hot and they burn for tens and tens and tens of thousands of hours.
That's a lot of Christmas. Every year there's a new hot item on the market, a bigger, better gadget. This year's hottie?
I would have to say the hottest item for outdoors is going to be...
Oh yeah, that's right. A choreographed sound and light show for all of your neighbors to see and hear. And the inspiration behind this little baby? The Bellagio Hotel in Vegas. Well, maybe next year. From singing lights to blinking reindeer to blow-up lawn ornaments or traditional nativity scenes. No matter your taste, if it's Christmas, it's at Dave's Christmas Wonderland.